Tom wrote a book, and he wants you all to buy it. The name of the book is The Djinn Chronicles Volume 1 Growth. It's part 1 of a trilogy. It's available on Amazon. Go read it.
Don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and today we have the privilege of taking a look at the Iron Sentinel from Mech Fans Toys. This is their Defense Fortress. This is a very large box, if you can't tell. So here's the top of the box, side of the box, back of the box, other side of the box. Already did the top and the bottom. Since this box is so large and my review area is as large as it is, I am probably not going to do, in fact I pretty much guarantee I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to go ahead and open the thing. Normally this is where I would do the montage and speed everything up and, oh, holy crap, what a crap, damn it's tight. Ah. Holy Pop-Tarts, Batman. Alright, so it comes with this thing, which I guess is some kind of game. Don't know, don't care, don't need it. It comes with directions, and let's see, we've got reds and yellows and grays and whites. No blues, but that's okay. It comes with baggies of parts. Okay, and the figure. So that's what it comes like in the clamshell. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take it out of the clamshell and we'll take a look at the individual parts. So I've got this kind of elevated view because I wanted to take a minute and just look at all this stuff, you know, so I'm going to adjust my lights here a little bit so that when I pick something up you all might be able to see it. Here's one of the guns it comes with. It measures in at, ooh, it's got a lot of pretty paint on it. Look at that, the golds. Oh, look at that, that's pretty. It measures in at approximately 5.5 inches. From here to here, we're looking at about 1.25 inches. This thing's pretty. It's got a sprue mark on it, but you know what? Beggars can't really be choosers, can they? Nope. We get 2 of those, and they're just molded opposite. We get the treads here. They open up. They're on a double hinge for a total width of 6.5 approximately. I would guess they range to about 3 inches from here to here. And they're just treads. We get 2 of those. Pardon me. Again, they hinge here in the middle. We get the head for old Sentinel here, and it's just a thing. It's gonna come up, come together. You know, it's just a little tank. Just a little tank. Measuring in at 1.25 inches by 1.5 inches by about 1 inch. Head rotates all the way around, or I guess that's the turret. This thing moves up and down. So there's always that. I wonder if we can take the face off. Maybe. Maybe. He comes with 2 of these things, which turn into battle platforms. Yay for that. They're different designs, so yay. And they'll close up. These things measure in at approximately 2.25 by, to the top there, about 1.75 inches by 1.5 inches. I can't see them being different. The figure itself, pardon me, without the head is measuring in at approximately 8¼ inches from here to here. Shoulder to shoulder, we're looking at about 4½. Depth wise, probably around 2¼ Yeah, looking at the figure here, you can see it's got some paint on it. This is a kind of a gunmetal-y gray. You've got some red right there showing up, a little bit of silver at the top here, chrome silver here. There's a little bit of black, looks like it inside here. He's got some of that beautiful, beautiful gold-colored paint right here, a little bit more red. Coming down the figure, we get a little bit of paint here, some silver right in here, and we get some gold, some more of that gold right through here. And the kneecap, side of the knee is painted. We get some more of that right here, and we get some of the gunmetal right there. We already know how this thing works because we've got Omega sitting over there. So you put the head back into position, and you pop it into place here, lift this up, and here you have Sentinel in his robot mode. Head goes all the way around, looks up a little bit, looks down a little bit. The arms can come up to there. Now the arm span here is about 11½ inches, so that's notable. Ratchet goes all the way around, bicep rotation goes all the way around. Elbow joint, quite stiff, but it's on a ratchet, gives you 90 degrees on that one. Same thing here, rotates 90 degrees on that one. Oops, fist pops off. Obviously this thing doesn't do anything, it's a gun. This one has claws, they come out. There are, looks like 2 points of articulation. One here at the base pin and one right here. So it is possible to extend that all the way up to right there if you want on all three. He has a ratcheted waist rotation right here. No ab crunch, but again, as I've always said, we used to use the hips. That's kind of what we used before we had ab crunches. Thigh rotation, no problem, all the way around. Knee gets you that far, so it's not quite 90 degrees, and the foot here is on something. There's a hinge right here you can see, so that's what's letting it go backwards and forwards. The toe goes up and down, and the heel stays stationary. So yeah, that's this guy right here. Now, I have 2 of these because I imagine at some point having them, you know, standing side by side in front of a door. There's always that. So before we get any further, let me put him here beside Omega. And Omega here has the Toy Hack sticker sets, which we will be putting on these guys. I have both. I have 2 sets. But you can see they're pretty much exactly the same mold. The only thing I need to do right now, I guess, is just, you know, put this in here so he looks like Omega officially, which is fine. I mean, I bought him to look like Omega. So here's the Sentinel, and he has his guns. We can play with those later. Actually, I might put the guns on the Sentinel. That might be kind of neat, actually. Have him sticking up or something. That might actually be pretty neat. So we'll transform him into base mode, just like Omega, and then we'll take a look at it. But right now, we got to do scale comparison. So transforming old, what is this, Sentinel? You know who he is. Transforming this guy's not difficult at all. What you have to do is pull off the arms, and when you put them back on, you'll notice there's a thing here, a little extension. It'll only go into this groove here for the elbow. And that's on both sides. So go ahead and connect these together. And again, it's one of those, he has that and he has that. They pair up just fine. Now looking at the rocket here real quick, it's coming in at approximately 5 inches by about 1.25 inches. It also has this little ramp here that you can let down. So that's kind of nice. It doesn't really serve a functional purpose, but it is kind of nice. We'll go ahead and set that off to the side. We're going to come here and open up the leg and kind of fillet it and spread it out like this. This mode right here is coming in at approximately 5 3/4 by about 4. So yeah, that makes part of the track. We're going to do that on both sides just to get them out and spread them out. Now we're going to come to the shoulders and we're going to remove those. This is not a round peg, it is a square peg, and I doubt that you can see inside here, but there is, it's a square, it's not round. This is round, but inside of it the mechanism is a square. Just be mindful of this when you are maneuvering it. Go ahead and pull that down so it looks kind of like that. We'll use that here in a minute. Do that on both sides. Pull it out, rotate it around until it's where you like it, and you can just see that huge beautiful ratchet right there. Makes me happy. Doesn't take much. Yeah, we all know that. Shut up, Nemesis. Pull off the things here and extend them. The wings, I guess, the tracks, whatever you want to call them. Come here, open this up, and there we go. Pull out your head here, turn it back into a little tank, just like that. And that leaves us with this. Now we come to what is potentially the trickiest part of this if you don't know what you're doing. There are 2 pegs, one on this side right here, one on this side right here, and then there is a connector point right here. This whole thing is going to shift this way. So what you got to do here is you got to get underneath it and disconnect this pin right in here. And it's not the most forgiving thing you'll ever mess with. It is doable. It's just, it's those 2 pins that cause you trouble. See what I mean? It's connected with this pin, and that hole, and that hole. And then you've got this little holder here that plugs in there. It took me forever to figure out how to do that the first time, so I'm trying to save you all some effort. Go ahead and pull these up, level them out so that they look like that. Pull those down, pop that into place. Now, take your arm here, and remembering that this is the actual shoulder joint, so it's got to go in there until it rotates properly and fits in. You'll feel it. Rotate it on the ratchet joint, not on the joint here. Pop it in there until it clicks. There it goes. And then we just rotate it up, and here we have this. Now, there are holes right here in the rocket that will plug into that hole right there. So just stick it in there, push it on, and this is effectively finished at this point. Alright, now let me rotate our camera here so that we can all see what's going on. I have discovered that this can be extremely challenging to try to do, so I'm going to show you all the way I do it. This point sticks out. Bring this up, and there is a hole right here that's going to correspond with this pin right here. Just kind of line it up properly. Just push it into place while it's sitting here like this. If you try to do it freehand, you're either better than I am or you're not going to get it done. Pushed on, and there is the track. The track measures in at 11 inches. From here to here, we're looking at 11.5. Okay, now backing out just a tinge so that we can all see. This just kind of sits in here like this, and your little tank dude just kind of sits right there. And he goes around, he does his thing. This thing's nice. It works very well. For what it is, it works very well. And I suppose if you really wanted to, you could open this up and bring it down. And it'll just sit right there like that. So, options. Alright, why don't we do scale comparison in this mode, and I'll see if maybe I can figure out how to do some of the other modes. Final thoughts wise, I bought 2 of these, so yeah, the playability here is really good. I really like it. The plastic quality is great, so that covers the materials. In fact, it feels better than, you know, standard Hasbro plastic. Hey, the hell are you comparing me to this thing for? Brah. The cost is a little prohibitive. TF Source has it listed for $69.99 right now. That's a lot of money. If you've got $70 just to blow on stuff like this, then, you know, hey, more power to you. I have to budget this type of stuff. I have 2 kids in school. So, I bought 2 of them, I did. And I told you earlier, I have this image of, you know, setting one on one side of a door and, you know, say another one on another side of the door, and having that as a display, and I think that would look really good. When you compare them to each other, you can see they need the sticker sets. This thing is very plain without the sticker set. Now, part of the problem is that the sticker set from Toy Hacks is $24. And I bought 2 of them. So, I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm going to be putting the stickers on in another video, but that makes this almost a $100 figure by the time I get the stickers to it. We really need to have a conversation at some point about how much we're spending on this stuff. I mean, realistically, this is pieces of plastic. Eventually it's going to deteriorate. And are our kids going to really want to have 2 of these in front of a display for something that they may not have even cared for? That's a subject for another day. But anyway, first Transformer, absolutely. I like it. It's just cost prohibitive. But I would definitely buy more. This is Tom. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next review.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Excuse me, can I have some Vitamin-John, please?
Sure.
Yum, 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 yum.
Poof!
Holy crap!
Another satisfied customer of Vitamin John.
You need to sell this stuff.
Operators are standing by. Go now!